Hi everyone! Yep, here I am again. Also, let me check if the YouTube stream is going up properly. There it is. Let me check the YouTube stream manager in that case. I need to go to create, go live for some reason. It says connect your encoder to go live, but it's already connected. There it is. Haha! So, last time on Final Fantasy XIV, we actually went through the second tier of the Eden raids, and today we are doing the last one. Anyone excited? Because Kinezi's gonna get some more trauma. There we go. I'm just moving some stuff around, don't mind me. There we go. Let me get my game, let me get the game up and running. Oh wait, I need to actually use my open. I need to actually click in my one-time passcode. Because of course it does. Because that's something I've actually enabled this week. Because apparently that's a free destination. Scene select to mixed. Come on! I think my subscription is active again because it lapsed today. I have coffee as well. As you should. Okay, I got mail. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to just chatting just to check. Oh! Oh. Never mind, it's what I should have expected. Wild was curious what the entire Wild Rose set because of veteran rewards. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Encloses a 5p set of the Wild Rose attire. Warning, a rose by any other name would not smell as sweet. So, let's go ahead and jump to the Crystarium. Because we need to be on Norvrand for today's stream. We need to be in the first for today's stream anyway, so let's go to the inn here. Also, in case anyone's wondering, Yes, I have a whole load of glamour dispellers. Whole load of glamour prisms too. And this is going into the armoire. Store an item. Helmet, wild rose bandana, wild rose cuirass, wild rose arm guards, wild rose breeches, and wild rose boots. And that's it. Actually, I don't have much of a reason to... Actually, let's check out, let's click around, see if there's anything that I can safely replace. I'm gonna replace this one. This set real quick. Open the armoire. Chat, remind me. What Final Fantasy hero of the past is this outfit for? Based on? No one's around to hear it. It still makes a noise. It still makes a noise, yep. Thanks. I love it how I just type in thanks and I forgot to center it. I guess we need to go for Norvrant Mortsuk. Good evening. Yo. Empty promise. Yalford is so engrossed in the slip of paper in his hand that he barely notices your approach. Do try not to startle him. Crazy! So the rumors that your knack of being in the right place at the right time are true. You see, I just completed our preparations for another expedition into the empty. Miss Ryne and Miss Gaia agreed that it's high time we all went to see how things are coming along, though I must say, being at their beck and call night and day does test my patience on occasion. Well, fancy seeing you here. Crazy! We're just getting ready for another ride on the Sky Slipper. Care to join us? As if I would miss out on it. There's another thing that I should mention before you would depart. Now the situation in Yulmore has settled down somewhat. My associates have made some headway in investigating your past, Miss Gaia. Is that so? I thought that's what you wanted. One moment whilst I go into my FC's Discord. And make a room for myself. Hi. Bam. Room has been made. So did I. I didn't quite like the way things are. I quite like the way things are now. Digging around my past might, I don't know, spoil it somehow. Besides, uncovering the truth behind the voice in my head and my strange powers is bound to be more interesting than whatever life I had in Yulmore. I understand. We'll find the answers, together. Just like we do everything else. Did you make that necklace? You mean from the ice crystal we found after the battle? I was sure it would have melted by now, but it seems Ryne was right. And yes, we had it made into a necklace. She insisted that I have it, even though it doesn't suit me at all. Still, I suppose it makes it a nice memento, so I keep it somewhere safe. Oh, come on, Gaia. It looked lovely on you. Wait, you're not embarrassed to wear it, are you? Don't be silly. Of course I'm not. I wouldn't want to lose it while we were in the empty. Unlike the coffee biscuits you brought along, I can't just go and buy another one. It was supposed to be a surprise for Kanazy. Coffee biscuits! And in case you were wondering, I haven't been neglecting my training. I wouldn't want my skills to get rusty just because Thancred's not around. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Urianger would also be pleased to hear if you had your fill in those fusty old tomes. I've even done a bit of studying myself. After all, it's up to us to take care of the empty now. I'm looking forward to seeing how things have changed since our last visit. Come on, let's head over to the derrick. Quest accepted? You once enjoyed after facing your own nightmares. Come on! Fly, you fool! Fly, you fluttering fool! This time, those giant ant things had the good sense to leave us alone on our way here. Seems they've learned their lesson. I suppose you fancy taking the helm this time. Wait, I'll pilot this time. Oh, I didn't realize you knew how. While we were off training, I was practicing with another sky slipper they had at the Crystarium. Really? That's fantastic. Hardly. You've been pulling more than your own weight, and I just wanted to do what I can to contribute more. You two can sit back, relax, and leave it to me. There's no need to look so apprehensive, you know. Let's get going, shall we? Fine, I'll get some more materia. More stuff I can sell on the market board. New. It's so strange someone seeing you at the controls. Why didn't you tell me you'd been practicing? I thought I'd surprise you, that's all. Well, consider me surprised. All this time, I thought you were only good for smashing things with your hammer. bring that up again and you can walk the rest of the way. Girls on tour. Hey, at best behave. I wouldn't want to get stranded in the empty and miss the festival. Hmm? I suppose it's the first we've heard of it. We haven't exactly been keeping it a secret, but it's still in the planning stages. You see, the return of the night sky has brought lots of changes, and while everyone is glad, the reality is it's also been quite stressful. Having to adapt to a new way of life. Seeing how hard our elders are working to keep the Crystarium running, youths like myself came up with the idea of hosting an event as a way of expressing our appreciation. Once we return from the empty, I'll be helping as one of the organizers. Is that so, Ryne? I'd offer to help, but I think you have everything well in hand. I wouldn't be so sure about that, but I'd try my best to make it a success. If everything goes well, all you need to do is turn up and enjoy yourself. How about you, Gaia? Would you like to help with the festival? What is that? I haven't been listening. My leg is cramping up a bit. Piloting this thing must have made me more tense than I'd realized. But let one of us take over. No, I'll be fine. Well, as long as you're sure. But if you feel like switching places, just say the word. And do we arrive at our destination? Yes. Yes, we do. No. How can this be? I think that explains it. Oh, Earth. What is that? No, it's going fucking bright. Light. Light. Does this mean there's still too much of it in the empty? No, I'm no expert, but this might be a result of losing control when you restored the ice element. Now, I tried to use darkness to hold back the light from spilling forth. It seems it wasn't enough. We're right back to where we started. This is all my fault. No, Ryne, you mustn't blame yourself. You have returned to me. Restore the darkness while you still can. A familiar voice and an inescapable fate. The promise of salvation at the precipice of ruin. In remnants of a lost past, I would find my truth. Quick on Materia 7. Ryne? It's been so long since Gaia had one of her headaches that I thought the fairy might have disappeared for good. Do you think it's got something to do with Eden? Fear of the dark. Gaia appears to be conversing with the voice inside her head. Restore darkness. What did you say, Gaia? Restore the darkness to the world flooded by light. Ah, that's it! We thought we'd restored balance to the 6 elements, but perhaps they're still too strongly aligned with light. In that case, maybe we can set things right by using darkness. By using darkness? Are you serious? But hold on. It might actually work. Gaia, that's a brilliant idea. I wouldn't go that far. I just remembered what I learned during our adventures, that's all. But this does mean we'll need to call on your... this does mean we'll need to call on your services again, if that's alright with you. Bring it on. We've come this far together, and we'll see our mission to the end. To Eden's core. Oh boy, here goes the next series of raid battles. E9N time. Almost time for E9N. That's another player. I'll say one thing before we start. If this all goes horribly wrong, don't even think about pinning it on me. Not that it will, of course. Alright, let's get this started. Let's get started. Were there any primals aligned with darkness? I can't seem to recall any. You mean there isn't one? Yassian's god Zodiac may be suitable, but we'd need something that Kinesia's actually encountered, and preferably defeated. Oh yeah, this is Shadowbringers. I didn't yet kill Zodiac. Well, does it have to be a primal for it to work? Or if it's just a lot of darkness that we need, perhaps there are other ways to get it. You may be right. What we ultimately need is a highly charged darkness. Shouldn't matter what form it takes. Does anything come to mind, Kinesi? I know a few void center would fit the bill. The creatures I unleashed were under the fairy's control. If we were able to summon one powerful enough, it might just work. Yeah, here we go. This is roughly what I'm planning. The Cloud of Darkness. I can't begin to imagine how powerful it must have been. I'd say we found the perfect candidate. But where to find a suitable place when where darkness is strong, it won't be easy. It won't be easy in a world flooded by light. We've got the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle Guards right here. Seems like a good enough spot to me. Oh, the lighted line leaper that's all around us. That's where you come in. But suppress the light while I draw the dark. Combining our powers, we can make it work wherever we are. Combining our powers. Yes, between us, there's nothing we can't achieve. Don't be afraid, Gaia. I'm not afraid, just very concerned that this will all go horribly wrong. Which is the same thing, I suppose. Anyway, it's certainly not easy coming up with these plans by ourselves. That's true, but when it's over, we can reward ourselves with all sorts of delicious treats at the festival. Festival? What do you mean? We spoke about it on the way here, remember? I asked if you wanted to take part. I was busy piling the Sky Slipper, so I probably wasn't paying attention. Oh well, not to worry. We can talk about that later. Right now, we've got a job to do. Never change, Ryne. I'll draw the ambient ether, shift its alignment, and I'll shift its alignment to darkness. Now, Knazy, focus your thoughts. Memories of the cloud of darkness enshroud your mind. Eden's Promise, Umbra. Yo. Called forth real void scent before, so everyone tells me anyway. But this is unknown territory for me. With the two of you by my side, though, I'm sure this will work. This is the first time I've tried this since the disaster with Shiva, so I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Even so, I can't afford to waver now. And here we are. I'm waiting for people to respond to an LFG. Oh! Just a lucky hat on his username. Come on, anyone. Though balance had supposedly been restored to the 6 elements, it seems they are still strongly aligned in favor of light. To rectify this, you and your companions seek to call forth an embodiment of darkness, and by its defeat, restore life to the empty. There we go. Here we are waiting. Lighting way. Ooh, that may not be a very fortunate username. It may not be a fortunate title for this. Teleport to the Firstarium. Repair all inventories. Yo. Culinarians. Renarf. The discerning professional. That's cool to name. It really is pissing it down in the stereo right now. Small one, give me the memes. Holy shit, I now have the full Crypt Lurker set. Those. Nope, you cannot doze on those. Okay, we're waiting for that. Here I am waiting for the cue to pop. The Rotunda. The XIV. A poet. The poet doesn't know it. The Baldachin, the Amaro launch. Correct. There go the legs. Ballistics. Look at the... See here is based upon technology brought to us by the XIV. And in the spirit of our Lord will ever endeavor to improve and innovate for the benefit of the people. Bifrik. Come on. Q is once again lying to me. Q finder is party finder is once again 3 finders just wait, just stalling. I would say be terrified of Moen. Ragi! I'm guessing that people are doing North Horn right now. Oh, come on. There's no one standing there. I'm just half tempted to just fire up, do a PF. Oh, never mind, it pops. Popped.
I'm drawing out the darkness. Get ready.
Wait, that's not right.
It worked, Gaia! We've done it!
Either the wall misremembered or it's just straight up warning. Just kidding. What? Beams. What are you doing with that?
Oh, no, you don't. And I'll just use this. Whoa! The arena just changed. Misstep. Yummy. Okay, we're down to half. Soak some towers, boys. Happy feet, wombo combo. No, that's not Falco. Ow. Run the cloud for its foes. Vuln stacks. Ba 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 da bam ba 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 da. We traumatize our... Wait a moment. Oh, I'm getting all the loot again. So that was what one thought about darkness would look like. That all went surprisingly well. Of course, we have Kinesi to thank for slaying that ghastly creature. You're a fantastic guy. Anyone would think you're an old hand at this. You weren't so bad yourself. We make quite a team, don't we? We certainly do. I don't know about you two, but I'm itching to see whether our hard work has paid off. Let's head back. I'll take some more quick arm. Plants are just as lifeless as they were before. Maybe the light's influence is still too strong? Summon the darkness some more. What in the world? Ah! In fleeting views and endless warmth, a gentle light washed over me. A glimmer of hope once lost. Ah, the pride crystal. Ah, the rainbow crystal. Gotta love it when you see it. Let me just let's get a good shot of this crystal. G pause. Screenshot it. I'm not sure what a nose crystal actually does or why it changes color. But I'm sure it didn't look like that before. As shadows of the past, Gaia is more than a little vexed that our last item did not result in greater changes in the empty. Here I am, short-circuiting. We tipped the scales away from the light, I'm sure of it, but something's wrong. Very wrong. I think it's the world telling you something. Just kidding, I don't know what this is. I don't know what spurred this crystal to actually take these specific hues. Uh-oh, here's the fairy again. For 100 long years, I've waited for this moment. I knew it. You've been hiding inside Eden all this time. An Asian, of course. Metron. Bring out your knives. An Asian. I am Metron, servant of Zodiac. The voice that has whispered to me all my life. And indeed, thanks to you, I am all but free from my prison of light. Does it mean Eden was used to seal away an Ascian? Wait, that is Eden, an Ascian transformed into a Sin Eater. I've heard enough about Ascians to know they're nothing but trouble, but I never imagined that one of them was behind all this. I thought that restoring the darkness was my idea, but this was your plan from the very beginning. It was, but all it took was the slightest suggestion. The rest was entirely your doing. My freedom is so close. I can almost taste it. Finally, my soul may journey beyond the flesh to which I am yet bound. I knew you would come for me, Gaia. Don't flatter yourself. You caused me nothing but pain. If I've helped you, it wasn't intentional. Even now, your memories elude you. Hearken unto me, Gaia, and remember. Uh-oh. Don't tell me. Don't tell me we've been played like in an age past. The world you know as the 13th was flooded by darkness. Like ripples in water, its repercussions were felt in the other shards. None more so here than here on the first. It became perilously imbalanced and susceptible to the influence of light. When light were like to consume the first as darkness did the 13th, it would likewise become a lifeless void, lost to our cause. We could not allow this mistake to be repeated. It was our duty to safeguard this world from the self-same fate. After a time, Emmet Selk had conceived of a plan to trigger a rejoining, utilizing the very light we had labored to keep in check, and tasked us with bringing the plan to fruition. But at the last, we were thwarted by Ardbert and his companions. And though our resolve was strong, theirs was stronger still. And as we fell, so too was the light unleashed. For us, however, death is not the end. Though our bodies may perish, our souls live on, withdrawing but temporarily through the rift, until you can find a new body to possess. I too would have been reborn, but ere my soul could leave its corporeal form, Ardbert struck me with a blade of purest light, and that light enveloped my body, twisting it beyond recognition. Eden, the first Sin Eater. My soul felt such agony as I had never known, and then I knew no more. In my insensate, instinctive state, influenced by Ardbert's fervent desire to banish darkness, I unleashed the light burgeoning within me, and it spread as an all-consuming wave to every corner of the world. The flood of light. So that's how Sin Eaters came to be. All would have been lost had the one called had not the one called Minfilia appeared. Halting the light's inexorable advance, she saved what little still remained of the world. In the process, she also restored to me a sliver of my consciousness. Though I remained trapped in my altered form, motionless, I was capable only of feeble whispering. Emmett Selk, couldn't he have saved you? Perhaps he could have, if such had been his wish. Far easier, however, to simply find another piece of my fractured soul to replace me. From his perspective, there was no need to intervene and potentially disturb the balance of ether. And so here I remained. So after you failed, he left you here to rot. Some friend he turned out to be. Thus abandoned, I called out for what seemed like an eternity to the only soul who could save me. You, Gaia. All this time you were calling to me for help. Yes. But you had forgotten me. Forgotten our duty. No vestiges of your true power remained. You could not wield it at all. Time went by and eventually change came. The light began to subside and the dark of night returned. Gradually, my voice grew stronger, until I was able to exert my will over you. Just called. You wanted me to free your soul from Eden, which is why you had me attack it. Another planet ended in failure, thanks to Knazy. Indeed. Thankfully, your subsequent attempts to restore this barren land allowed Eden to absorb more and more ether, aligned closer to darkness, gradually eroding the cage of light that holds me. Owing to your most recent efforts, my mind is wholly my own once more, and I am able to project my image beyond those confines. And all this time we've been helping to free an Ascian? Huh, that's a fine tale, but why should I care anything about it? What are you to me? You come with me to Eden's core. There, all shall become clear. What? Wait! Ay, 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 ay. I have a bad feeling about this, but if we want to restore the land, we need to know what we're dealing with. I've just realized something. If Eden has been absorbing ether, all rebalanced ether, that must be why we struggle to restore life to the empty. Suppose we can think about that later, though. More importantly, it seems we've lost control over Eden. Most likely because of the Ascian. Urianger specifically warned us about not listening to the fairies' honeyed words. So we better think this through before we go rushing in. Oh, if only he and Thancred were here now. What are you talking about? Sorry, Gaia, I shouldn't be so quick to lose heart. What? No, that's not what I meant. Who are Urianger and Thancred? You forgot! Wait, I know those people, I'm sure of it, but why can't I remember them? I thought something was strange when I mentioned the festival on board Eden. It was as though you had no recollection of our earlier conversation. This is most likely connected to Metron. Damn it all! What more is that fiend going to take from me? Tell the truth, the thing that frightens me most is that you might forget about us. Ain't that the truth? That won't happen. For every memory I lose, we'll make 2 more together. And if I need to know something, I can just ask you. Why not start by telling me about Urianger and Thancred? To be honest, my nerves are all a jitter, so I need something to help me settle down before we confront Metron. Oh? Urianger is probably the most intelligent person I know. Spends a lot of time reading, but he also says that you can't learn everything from books, and encouraged me to go out and see the world for myself. Sounds sensible to me. Much better to experience things firsthand than read about someone else's. Like those coffee biscuits. No book could ever describe how good they taste. Coffee biscuits is the code word for... Is there anything else you can tell me about that, please? He is devoted to the study of prophecies. Prophecies are funny things, if you ask me. If people know that something terrible is going to happen, they'll go and prevent it, which would make the prophecy untrue. I wonder what Urianger would say to that. As for Thancred, he is the one who freed me from Yulmore. At first, I thought of him as my knight in shining armor. But really, he was much more than that. We traveled all over Northrend, and he helped me become the person I am today. He even gave me my name. His gift for song won the heart of many a fair lady. Or so he claims. Singing? Doesn't sound like the Thancred I know. They also say he has a woman in every city. It seems he has a way with words. That must be how he was able to choose such a pretty name for you. Oh? Actually, while we're on the subject, that gunblade over there belonged to Thancred. As far as mementos go, it's a bit on the cumbersome side, but it reminds me of our adventures together. Even though there's little chance I'll ever see him again, it still feels like he's here with me. Keeping your memories close. You know what? I should keep a diary. Even if I forget everything, at least I will have something to look back on. That's a brilliant idea! Since we're going to be making lots of new memories together, maybe I could write in it too? As long as you improve your handwriting before you go scrawling all over it. I'd like your entries to be vaguely legible, if you don't mind. Of course, your ladyship. Your ladyship. Before that, we've got an Ascian to deal with. Let's get this over with. It was good to hear about our friends, but I still have no recollection of them whatsoever. Just like all those things Metron was saying. I can even tell if they're true or not if I don't remember. There's no point dwelling on it though. Nothing for it but to press on. When I think back on the days I spent with everyone, there's always the tiny frivolous details that spring to mind. The smiles, the little gestures. It's not as though I was making a conscious effort to remember them, but they stuck with me all the same. I suppose that's what memories are. A collection of all those seemingly insignificant moments. While they may not have made a huge difference in the grand scheme of things, they mean the world to me. To the core! Cutscene time! We came as you asked, so start talking. Why settle for mere words when I offer for something far greater? Eden will now afford you a glimpse of the past. More than a glimpse, in fact, it will be as real as any of the foes you yourselves have conjured forth. Conjured forth? Wait, you don't mean to perform a summoning, do you? I do. I shall recreate a battle of 100 years past, which pitted Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light against their nemesis, the Shadowkeeper. Just as Emmett Selk recreated the final days of Amarok. Is that so? It seems much and more has occurred during my absence. No doubt he employed creation magics to breathe life into his recollections of the past. And what do you hope to achieve with this history lesson of yours? You shall see. You shall remember. Now your very soul will revisit that fateful day 100 years ago. Gaia, you can't trust Metron. If you do, you'll end up being manipulated again. Ryne. You're right, my days of being controlled by this demon are over. I have a new life now, and I won't let anyone take that away from me. My will is my own. You have no hold over me. This is all your doing, accursed minions of light. I should be the one at her side, not you or anyone else. I will take her beyond the reach of your poisonous influence and keep her safe. Gaia! What have you done with Gaia? Nothing yet, but soon I will restore her to her true self. And you will help me to do so by conquering the adversary I present before you. Oh, you want us to fight something? Fight? Ryne. I knew it was risky trusting an Ascian, but we played right into Metron's hands. We'll do whatever it takes to save Gaia. Agreed. There's no telling what kind of danger she's in. But wherever she is, I know she's giving it her all. Even though we're apart, we'll fight as one. Together we'll bring an end to Metron's wicked schemes. Look, Meatron's grip on Eden is loosened somewhat, perhaps to allow me to send you to the battlefield. Once you get there, don't let your guard down. While this may be a reenactment of a moment in history, the threat you face is very real. Whatever happens, you must make it through this. Gaia's counting on us.
Yes. Because of how warm my room is, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly grab my earbuds, and I'm gonna run ads because it takes a while. You. What's the button for Party Finder? It's you, of course! You! There we go. I've put in my earbuds. They are kind of the same shape as Apple's earpods, but not the Apple branded ones. Plus the remote is also different. And the mic isn't working because of the way I have it plugged in. Note to self for a sunny day. Put in the swap for a warm day. Swap out the earbuds for the swap in the earbuds. So, anyone for dodgems? Look, I'm Ryne. What is the fate's Harmagers of Bloom? There we go, it's flying.
Most certainly. Ooh. Honestly, I want to go through the animation step by step just to see how frame by frame, just to see exactly about that. Oh, Fukro, you want in? Ah, yeah. I also have to top up this in the afternoon. Because I'd completely forgotten my sub lapsed. There we go, a Q pop. Eden's Promise. Litany. // Uh-oh.
So this all took place 100 years ago. But what does it have to do with Gaia?
You sacrifice a warrior born. How rude! Summon the Bahamut. Right, Giga Slash. The Sage got a yummy void, got a yummy Voln stack. Oh, thanks, you've got conflicting stances up. Yummy Voln stack. I will soak the Voln stack. We'll soak another tower for Ha 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 ha. I got all the loot again. Why does this all seem so familiar? Metron's returned Gaia to us, but I have a feeling this isn't over yet. The Warriors of Light, the Shadow Keeper. I've seen this all before. Yes, you and I joined our power as one to create the Shadow Keeper. We bore witness to its battle with the Warriors of Light. Our power. So I was there and I wasn't alone. No, Gaia, that's not true. How can you have been there 100 years ago? Look deep inside, you know it was real. Cast aside these worthless memories and embrace who you truly are. Worthless? Now I see. This is why you've been tampering with my memories ever since I was a child. Just so. And now I possess the means to purge them entirely. Your rebirth will finally be complete. My memories you have no right to deny me a life, to rob me of what I hold most precious. My memories may seem worthless to you, but not to me. I will never be yours. My place is here, in this world, in this life, in this moment. Wherever my friends are, that is where I belong. Then you will turn your back on our glorious past, on the lives you once lived. Any past I may have shared with you is long gone. I live in the here and now, striving to build a better future. And I'll be damned if I let you take that away from me. To be reunited at long last, only to be shunned. Would that I had died with you, to be reborn. Even without knowledge of your past, we may yet forge a future together. I'm sick of your riddle. Speak plainly or not at all. You and I fought the Warriors of Light as one, joined in both body and soul. When Ardred struck his final blow, the light tore through the bonds that held us. As you perished, I was condemned to a far worse fate. My flesh became my prison and I was cursed to remain here. An abomination, while you lived on with others at your side. Oh no, you don't. I too was once held against my will, robbed of my freedom. You must be trapped and alone for 100 years. I can't begin to imagine the pain you must have felt. But that doesn't give you the right to deny Gaia a chance at happiness. We once knew happiness. True happiness, until fate conspired to tear us apart. I will never let it happen again. We shall be joined as one, my memory is yours, all together for all eternity. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Darkness. It's rising within me. Uh-oh. That mark. What's this? Why am I... You mustn't give in. Who are you? Shh, just... Yes, yes, now nothing will keep you from me. I am yours, you are mine. Uh-oh. We are one. We remember. So it's true? Gaia really is a reincarnated Ascian? The girl you once knew is no more. The Ascian who held the seat of Logrif is all that remains. Gaia is her true name. Oh, and Logrif, how long has it been? How long have I dreamed of this day? Is that you, Mitron? Forgive me, I didn't recognize you. In my defense, my memories have only recently been restored. My mind is still a little hazy. Hardly surprising, no matter how many lives we are reborn. Since we are reborn, it is disorienting to have everything change around you. Even so, I immediately recognized your resplendent soul, and I cling to the hope that one day you will likewise remember mine. You always were a forgetful one. I could never forget you, try as I might. Oh. But tell me, what do you know of my past? I admit my memory may need refreshing. We served together as members of the Convocation of 14, dedicated to the summoning of Lord Zodiark. Although the task assigned to you eventually fell to Elidibus. Ah, yes, I remember. Amidst the chaos and despair, you never left my side. My loyal protector. But in the end, it was in vain. I was powerless to prevent Heidelin from tearing our world asunder. So I heard from Emmett Silk. We labor to make our world whole again. That's why he restored my memories, so that I can play my part. Our part. Alone we struggle, but by joining your power with mine, we may yet succeed. My power? You always were one for flattery. Oh, I assure you, I am quite sincere. It would be my honor to serve the cause alongside you, and I shan't take no for an answer. The honor is mine. For as much as I chide and tease you, you are everything to me. My inspiration. When I'm with you, I fear nothing. Promise me that we will never be parted again. I promise. Even should fate conspire to separate us, I will reach out to you, wherever you may be. And I will come running. We were destined to find each other, to awaken our buried past and be born anew. Though our brethren employ crystals to return sundered souls to their office. Without them, such a feat was beyond my reach. But by becoming one in mind and body, my memories are yours. At last, you have awoken. Now the time has come to restore our world to the utopia it once was. Let Gaia go. You are not worthy to speak that name. If you must call her anything, use the name chosen by her parents, if you even know what that is. No, to me her name is Gaia. And nothing you say about her makes any difference to me. I don't care if she's an Asian, she's my friend. Was answer to your cries. We'll break the shackles that bind her. Your wicked schemes have gone far enough. We're taking Gaia back. Accursed servants of light. You will not tear us apart again. This vision's in my mind, a summoning. All your hopes and fears turned against you. There is no escape from your past. Uh-oh. Ryne. Voice of the soul. Ryne is racked with agony as unseen tendrils grasp at her memories. No, my memories. Being used to fuel summoning. It feels the fairy inside my mind. I think Gaia had to endure it for so long. You're right. However bad this is, it's nothing compared to what she's going through now. But if the summoning really is based on my hopes and fears, it's almost like to create a foe unlike any you've ever fought before. Whatever it may be, I believe in you. We'll find a way through this, I know it. Eden's promise. Anamorphos. Anamorphosis. I will read the blurb. I'll read the description real quick before we queue. Having been forcibly fused with Metron, Gaia is on the verge of being lost to you and Ryne forever. To make matters worse, the Ascian draws on Ryne's memories to summon forth her foe born from her greatest hopes and fears. Though you have no way of knowing what powers it may possess, it must be vanquished if you are to stand any chance of freeing Gaia.
waiting.
Waiting for the cue to call. I'm gonna run ads.
Yeah, it's you. Oh. The level hinted at Evanswood to me. Verb. I'll leave the residential district. And we are just waiting for the... Oh, both healers are in. There's...
There's the boss.
I know this place. It's the jail in Yulmore.
Oh no, don't you dare. The Fatebreaker.
Whatever stands in our way, we will never give
Wait,
up hope.
is that Thancred? No, that ain't Thancred. Wait, is that Thancred? Oh, for fit.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
To think that this could be born from my memories. That creature is passing on its ether.
How about you?
But enough talk. How about you?
You're not going anywhere. Oh! A feeble shield protects nothing.
It's a combination.
How about you? You're not going anywhere. Light flame you.
I sense a surge in the ether.
Come, show me your strength. Beast of my blood, answer my call. Let's try something else.
imbued with light.
How about you? You're not going anywhere. Oh!
Thanks.
The light will cleanse your sins.
The light's so strong. I can't sense anything else.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Light blame you.
No, it won't.
How about you? How about you?
How Chris keeps fighting it every time, I don't know. Block lava. Block lava.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Thanks, your stances, they're conflicting.
Light blame you. How about you? You're not going anywhere. Oh!
And you think... At least there's no enraged.
Feeble shield protects nothing.
A turn of the heavens.
Light blame you. got you! How about you?
I live. Fuck it, stealing, I'll be free.
She deserves all the happiness in the world.
The timing on that as well. Ryne. So is this the way of the Ascians? To use the memories of our loved ones against us? That fragmented souls should triumph over their fears while we succumb to ours, thereby setting our star upon a course of ruin. Inferior beings such as you should succeed where we failed. It defies all logic. Now's your chance. Gaia's still in there, fighting to free herself from Logrif's will. Even now, you would defy us? Use every last vestige of your meaningless mortal existence. Destroyed. Impurities must be purged. We shall begin by erasing you from her past, and then by your deaths erase you from her future. There's no place for you in our utopia. We may be mere mortals, our souls fragmented, but our existence is not meaningless. And you should understand this. Before you awoke as an Ascian, you lived as one of us. You had your own memories, and surely they mean something. The lives you led can't all have been for nothing. To we who have known perfection, they are less than nothing. Compared to yours, our lives may seem insignificant. Nevertheless, we live them to the fullest. And though it may take us 1,000 years, we have the potential to build a world every bit as wonderful as yours. But you won't even allow us a chance to live our own lives and forge our own future. Whatever you forge will inevitably crumble to dust. But we are immortal, our legacy eternal. If our world cannot be made complete as it once was, we will create a perfect moment that shall last forever. By our hand shall our paradise be made, where there is no beginning and no end.
Eden's absorbing enormous amounts of ether. At this rate, the whole world will be drained.
Light and darkness, the elements of nature, all in harmony. Sublime utopia where time has no meaning. We shall become one with Eden, free to live in peace for eternity.
No, Gaia! Damn it, they set up a shield. There's only one thing for it. I'll try to disrupt the balance of ether and create an opening for you. We can't let it end like this. It's up to us to save Gaia. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. Eden's promise. Eternity. Oh.
E12N.
I'm gonna go to BRB for a moment. See you in a bit.
Subscribe, then I cut the cord. Now I'm not online, but I'll be fine. Yeah, I guess that I'll get by. can't quite get enough time on the inside of the cycle that you spin with gravity and dust. I'm falling in between the planets and the sun into the orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. Now the space is filling up satellites that I can't seem to keep track of. I get the feeling I'm not quite made of the right stuff to float between the rings of cosmic metal love into the orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you.
Mission sequence.
That orbit that surrounds you. 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 Baby, if you don't stand for something, how can you ever stand it all? Baby, if you're built on sand, you'll be swept back by the fall. Baby, if you don't stand for something, how can you ever hope to hold the weight of everything you own? Maybe if you build your house on sand, you can burrow the deeper. Maybe it would cave on you alone. Swear I did, I tried, I swear I did.
Back. And 1, 2, 3. Here we are, just waiting. Metódico. Is there any effect outside? Not as far as I can tell. Don't mention the baguette. And what's some no koda? We are just waiting for the cue to pop, aren't we?
thing we have it today. Let her go, for God's sakes.
Eden will become a utopia. One that we may share for all eternity.
She's still in there. Somewhere. I won't give up on our future, Gaia. No matter what.
Joined as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment. We shall hear your memories crumble.
Leviathan, Leviathan. Ramu.
And they will be your undoing.
Ifrit.
Positional. Garuda.
Must you interfere? Our utopia will only be complete. Once you are erased from our memory.
You've got to protect her memories. Hurry!
You would defy us.
Delicious, aren't they?
Coffee biscuits.
These are actually quite good.
See? Let's have another one. Heartbeat.
Such fragile
What happened to the other half?
Am I being erased from her memory?
I told you it would make a great necklace.
It's beautiful. I think it'll really suit you.
Me? But I thought you should have it.
They fade.
Is this ice? Where did this come from?
If this goes on much longer, she'll forget everything.
Retire your insolence.
How about... this one.
Lipstick.
That's my color. Now, this one on the other hand. What am I doing with this? I'd never wear this color.
No! We can't let this happen!
You are unworthy of my utopia. We shall bring eternal harmony. Tranquility and vitality in perfect balance. Why would not disappear? No! Our utopia cannot fall!
Fuck it, stealing, I'll be free.
Memories of ice. Utopia. A dream.
Uh-oh. Free. Oh. Okay. I get all the useless crap and he gets the... Oh. Ryne. We did it. She's really lost. Or that's how it seems. She won't wake up. Gaia, I don't know if you can hear me, or if you even remember who I am. But just give me a sign that you're alright. Please, say something. Anything. You've brought her back once before. You can do it again. You're right, Knizzy. I mustn't lose hope. Wait, what's this? It's the necklace. She said she left it back in the Crystarium. Maybe she liked it more than she lets on. I suppose it does hold a lot of memories for the both of us. Wait, maybe there might be a way we can use this to bring her back. Try calling Gaia's name to help bring her back to her senses. Gaia? Gaia, we're right here beside you. The necklace begins to glimmer faintly. Pray she'll return. You're in there somewhere. If you're lost, I'll find a way to reach you. I swear it. The void. Where am I? Hello, Matron. Matron, I'm finally free of you, it seems. Ah, dearest Gaia, that fate should part us once more. Still, this is what you wanted. There's no need to be quite so upset. What do you mean? You've been released from Eden, free to be reborn. Perhaps one day fate will bring us together again, in another life. After all, you've already found me once, in spite of everything. I might even be the one to find you. I fear you will come to forget me, to forget the times we shared. Perhaps, after all, memories are such fragile things. That's why I'm planning on keeping a diary. Even after I'm gone, my memories that will live on. For future generations to discover. Yes, I'll read the tale of the girl bound by duty, and of a loyal protector arrived in her hour of need. Oh. Matron gets a flashback. Perhaps you might leave out the part where that protector was the one who needed saving. You've grown strong, Gaia. If I'd found you sooner, then maybe. Oh, there he goes. No, wait, don't leave me. Until we meet again, Artemis. Whose name did I just... Oh! Never mind that for now. I need to get out of here. Wherever here is. I feel as though it's somewhere I'm supposed to be, but I can't for the life of me remember where. I hate how those shoes are just so steep. I would fall over on those. Oh, did she find it? She found it. What's this? is ice. It certainly looks like it, but it doesn't seem to melt. And it shines so brightly. I've seen this before. That's it, there was a girl, but what was her name? Ryne? Oh. Gaia! Ryne! I can't hear you. I can hear you. I can't find my way out of here. Hold on, I'm coming for you. The empty, reborn. You remembered. Remembered. I could never forget you, try as I might. Now, just like Metron, the MT can finally be reborn. Though it can hardly be called the MT now. It's a utopia. Oh, look! Eden got wrapped up in a tree. Proud of what we've been able to restore the empty, but I can't stop thinking about Metron and Logrif. It seems to me that they were only bound to their duty because of their memories. It seems that there's something within that doesn't want to be forgotten. Their souls live on no matter how many times they go through the cycle of rebirth. I wonder what their lives would have been like if they had never remembered, and had carried on living amongst us mortals. Then again, I suppose I am Logrif in a way, but still me. Where I belong. With a look on her face, Ryne can scarce believe that the empty is restored. I still can't believe this is happening. It's a dream come true. I Just wish the others were here to see it. Perhaps Gaia could pay them a visit and share the good news. Gaia? But how would she do that? Well, Ascians can travel between worlds, can't they? I might be able to do it too, but if I find a way to use my Ascian powers, it might prove a bit tricky now that I'm separated from Metron, though. Well, to be honest, I'd like it if you stay in this world, at least for a while. We still have so much to do together, after all. Actually, I want to ask something. When you say the others, do you mean Thancred the bookworm and Urianger united in shining armor? Got them mixed up there, Gaia. No, it's the other way around. Huh. Seems my memory is even less reliable than it was before. Main thing is, the whispering in my head has stopped, so I shouldn't have any more bouts of amnesia. Even so, there's a part of me that'll miss hearing the fairy's voice. I know how you feel, Gaia. Anyway, we've all been through rather a lot, so why don't we head back to civilization for some much-needed rest? Alright, leave the piloting to me. I know she insists on piloting the Sky Slipper, but given her recent exertions, perhaps it wasn't such a good idea? I understand that keeping the Sky Slipper here allows us to save fuel from traveling all the way back to Montsouk, but can't we just carry a bit extra? It's not easy crossing the desert in these heels, you know. I seem to remember you weren't too enthused when I suggested buying some nice, sensible walking boots. Come to think of it, maybe we should rest here for a while. You must be tired after all that piloting. I'm fine. Besides, I had the two of you to keep me company. It's over before I knew it. Taking in the scenery with the wind in my hair really helped clear up the cobwebs too. Perhaps I should see about getting my very own Sky Slipper. You can't just buy one, even if you could, it'd cost a fortune. Oh, I'm sorry. It must be my Yulmoran upbringing speaking. Okay, now I'm almost as comfortable in more humble surroundings like Montsouk. For example. That reminds me, it's time we made our way there and told Yalfred all about, well, everything. Oi. Ancient lizard. Let me fly up. Do I see nothing much changed about the empty there? After all the unimaginable things we've seen in the empty, it's nice to get back to a bit of normality for a change. I'll say only one thing for this place, for better or worse, I'll never forget the smell. Welcome back. I take it all is well in the empty? It is now. Not everything went quite as we'd planned, but to put it mildly, but we managed to revive the ambient ether. Now all we need to do is wait for the changes to become widespread. Truly? Wonderful, just wonderful. I shall share the tidings with our inner circle and perhaps It is time more people knew of your expeditions as well. Of course, we'll continue to monitor the situation, but I'm sure it won't be long before we can allow members of the citizenry to make their own forays into the empty. It's not quite the empty anymore. It's more the full. I'm pleased to say that I too have some good news to share. Our investigators in Yulmore have finally found information pertaining to Gaia's true identity. Really? As it pertains to matters of a private nature, the information is being treated as highly confidential. So I haven't actually looked at it myself, but I imagine it includes Gaia's real name. To be honest, I prefer not to know. But why? You see, I've come to learn a lot about my past, even before my life in Yulmore. I now know about the reincarnation of Logrith, an Ascian, and Metron, the one who was transformed into Eden, was someone very special to me. For 100 years, Metron called out to me in the hope we'd be reunited, but there was no answer. Even so, Metron held on to those precious memories of our life together, and stopped at nothing to make them a reality once more. I now know that Metron wanted the same as us, wanted the world to be as it once was. Yes, 'tis a shame things turned out the way they did. In those 100 years of solitude, that dream became an obsession. I would have likewise come to the darkness within if it weren't for Ryne and Gaia. If someone had been there for Metron, who knows what might have happened? That's why from now on I want to help those in need, to give their dreams a chance to come true. For me, the name Gaia symbolizes hope. And though each of our lives may be but a drop in the great river of time, hope springs eternal. Gaia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I appreciate the efforts to find my past. I'm looking to the future now. As Gaia. No need to apologize, Miss Gaia. As long as you are happy, then so are we. Right, I expect my colleagues will be keen to turn their attention to the empty. If you'll excuse me, I have expeditions to arrange. Till next time. So, what shall we do now? Come on, Ryne, don't tell me you've forgotten.
The festival.
The Festival of the Crystarium, remember? And don't even think about leaving me out. I wouldn't miss it for the world. go. Let's unlock the last. Okay. Some days later. I've recently become interested in writing and it seemed a good opportunity to practice. I thought giving an objective account of events would be straightforward, but it's surprisingly difficult. Reading it back, most of it sounds like gibberish. There are also a few creative liberties in the parts that you couldn't quite remember. In any case, I expect it'll prove most valuable, providing I'm able to discern the fact from the embellishments. Snacks. Another one. Savage time. Uh-oh. And that unlocks the entire Savage raids. Oh, we have an ad break in a minute. I'm gonna hit it now, so we have this space. Let's go ahead and have a look at the empty as it is. Oh, there's the Alphot. Do I need to talk to him to go to the empty? Yes. There we go. Right, one. There we go. Now we're over time. And we have something. And our next mission is going to take us all the way to right up to the end of the game. So I'm gonna wrap it here. I think I already have an idea about who to raid out to, but on any. Okay, let me just hit following. Let's go say hello to Denmo. He's currently doing a cold present. See you all tonight. See you all tomorrow at 4 o'clock for more Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Good night.